This is how the city looks to the officers who fly in helicopters for the Los Angeles Police Department's Air Support Division. Day in and day out, in almost every kind of weather, air units patrol high above the City of the Angels. From this vantage point, the copter pilot and observer can see things most ground units might miss.
80% of their flight activity is to supplement ground units, aid in the apprehension of suspects. There's a great deal of visual patrol that most of the, particularly gang members, like to avoid the helicopter when some of them have stated in the past that when the helicopter's up, they're not.
Do you feel any less a cop being up in the air than down on the ground?
No, I believe it's a little more satisfaction because we get probably more action than the regular man in a police car, where we go from hot shot to hot shot, so we're covering a larger area and get to see much more than if we were in a car assigned to just a very small area.
Of course, choppers are useful tools against most other types of crime, from auto theft and bank robberies to kidnappings and assaults. Quick response time is an important part of effective law enforcement, and that's where air units excel. They frequently can be over a crime scene just a few seconds after it's reported. That often is the advantage that results in the quick apprehension of a suspect. The men who fly up there are dedicated, hard-working law officers. How long does it take you to get to know the city from the air?
Oh, you have to work down on the street approximately 5 years before they even allow you to come out here to be a observer for the Los Angeles Police Department. And they like to put you in the areas where you've been assigned to prior. And like myself, I knew the city quite well.
To cover the city's 463 square miles, there are just 16 helicopters of various vintages. Many are far past their prime and usable only under special circumstances. Then, allowing for scheduled maintenance time, unexpected repairs, and other contingencies, only half the fleet is available most of the time. Most people never notice the department's helicopters until one wakes them up as it circles overhead in the middle of the night. That certainly is not a pleasant experience, but for most people it should be a reassuring one, knowing that someone is up there taking a few risks to protect and to serve. For News at 10, Tony Valdez. This is the track for LAPD copters. To cover the city's 463 square miles, there are 16 helicopters of various vintages. Many are far past their prime and usable only under special circumstances. Then, allowing for scheduled maintenance, unexpected repairs, and other contingencies, only half the fleet is usually, but budgets being what they are in these Case. How many years have you been with the department?
25.
25 years. That would mean you'd have 5 blue suits.
That's right.
Okay. Hold it a second. Lieutenant, the department spends, several $1 million a year for these choppers. How effective are they?
Well, they're extremely effective in the manner that we use them. We use
Would you like to see air support?
their nighttime viewing capabilities.
But I get the impression that there are some blocks.
Oh, there are fiscal dollars, yes.
Any chance of that changing?
I don't see it.
Prop 13.
Yes.
What is it like up there trying to find... But budgets being they are in these post-Proposition 13 days, no one is expecting dramatic changes in the near future.
We could use several more helicopters. We could replace some of the fleet that's starting to age. Yeah, there's a lot more that we could use.
And we got information that there's a ghost. Air 11 unit calling for Air 3 south of field. Can I help you? Yeah, Air 11, this is 11 Adam 89. We got information that there's a goat cart down at the river. We got a victim and a PR that just observed it down at San Fernando and Figueroa. We're headed down that way. This goat cart gets up to about miles an hour. We might end up in a little pursuit. This area. Any idea what direction I was going in 89? They're right around down at the intersection of the river where it comes down from Pasadena freeways adjacent to it down to San Fernando. All right, we'll head towards you and see if we can find it for you. Okay, we're going down there right now. We'll let you know. Well, Victor 1 to 89. Go ahead, Victor 1. Hey, Roger. We're over the riverbed right now, Joe. Do you have any idea which direction this thing was heading? No, this probably saw it within the last 10 minutes. We got about 5 kids that turned out to appear they had a rifle, and we're at Code 6 there. We're trying to get down to the riverbed right now where that go-kart's supposed to be at. Yeah, there's a lot of tracks down there on the riverbed. It looks like they went north of us with it, and then possibly up the Pasadena with the tire tracks that I've got indicated. Head out that way right now. Okay, I've got you spotted. I'm going to go back up to where the river turns into back to dirt and see if there's any tracks going up the side of the hill. If not, then I'll head out to Pasadena. Victor 1, he's going to direct you where he sees the tracks, okay? Roger. Yeah, they're all over down here at the bottom. The tracks. Southeast units at H&A 41 415. Now, nothing. It's practically a virtual jungle down there in that backyard. 20, I got a CC and I'm not getting you very good. Yeah, nothing. I can't see anything down in there. It's like a jungle down here. That guy could hide anywhere down here from me. I got the whole area blocked off. There's nowhere he can come out of there without running into somebody. 25, why don't you give a description of that suspect again? Air 11, he's supposed to be short, 5'2", short hair, male rat, light tan shirt and short sleeve shirt and brown pants. 20 to the air unit, if you can get a unit south of the offices in the backyard, we might have him trapped here. Yeah, I got somebody north of you, Jimmy. Is that you, Freeman? 20, right? Okay, I got 989 down below you, and I got 181 that's just a little bit west of you, and I got 936 just a little east of you, and I got 926 down at the bottom of the hill, in case there's nowhere he can come out. Okay, 20, have those offices.
It's quite often, so like we were doing out there today.
You spent several years in a radio car, right?
Right.
And how long have you been up in the air?
I believe so. There's been some times where you had a little white knuckle flying once in a while, but I feel much safer here. I'd spent 5.5 years on motors prior to that, and I felt much safer in the air than on the ground.
I don't blame you. Most people never notice the department's helicopters until one wakes them up during the night as it circles overhead. Most people never notice the department's helicopters until one wakes them up. I'm sorry.